Here's a new law. Motorcycle operators will soon not operate beyond 11 p.m. This is after the National Transport and Safety Authority introduced new regulations set to take effect next month. The authority says the Boda Bodas operators is the only sector within the ministry that seems to have an increase in road accidents. Ian Mafula now reports.
Although the motorcycles have been technically designed to transport a maximum of 2 persons, the rider included, motorbike operators have often made space for extra persons in order to maximize profits. Nonetheless, Marvins and Capes have seemingly taken the place of critical motorbike gears such as helmets. What's more, only a section of the operators make use of reflectors. A study by the World Health Organization that sampled Naivasha town found that 36% of patients received at the emergency department because of road accidents were motorcyclists. 75% of these patients admitted to not wearing a helmet at the time of the crash. The research concluded that the use of helmets among motorcycle riders and passengers was as low as 3%. So tragic are the accidents that in towns such as Nakuru and Kisumu, special wards for motorbike accidents have been set up in hospitals. In order to curb this menace, the National Transport and Safety Authority published a number of regulations for motorbike users. In summary, motorcycle operators should have a valid license, should not transport any persons without helmets and reflectors, should also not carry more than 1 person at a time, and should obey traffic rules. Passengers, on the other hand, should always have the motorbike gears on and should not get on a motorbike that already has a passenger.
Hii pikipiki imeandika vijana wengi. Na ambapo kama imeandika vijana wengi, na wakati kama serikali anaanza kuleta ni kama vikwazo fulani.
Tubeba mtu mmoja haiwezi lipa. Kwa mfano ukienda about 10 kilometers na 50 shillings. If you compare the cost, you find it is not going to pay at the end of the day.
If we were to go by the traffic rules, this is a motorized mode of transport. They should not actually have a separate lane for them. They should operate within the same lane. If they were to observe traffic rules the way it's supposed to be, there shouldn't be a problem.
The regulations also bar the motorcycle taxis from operating within the central business district of any city or town. The hours of operation will also be restricted between 5 a.m. and 11 p.m.
Wakisema tusifanye within CBD area, hatutapata wateja sababu wateja wetu wengi ni wa kupelekwa kwa supermarket, sokoni. Sasa wakituambia tusiingie huko na potapota, tutakuwa tumeumizwa.
If you know you are working late, use other alternative means. Because the then question we'll ask you, how do we deal with situation where people are killed by a motorcycle rider and disappears? So we must really strike a balance in some of these things.
All motorbike owners are also now required to register with the county transport and safety committees within their areas. Those found guilty for breaking these regulations face a fine of up to 20,000 shillings or a jail term not exceeding 6 months. However, the National Transport and Safety Authority says these regulations are only proposals and they are calling those with complaints or suggestions to come forward before the 13th of August. Ian Wafula, KTN, Nairobi.